almost died. Today in the wood yard, we're gonna make this wood look like that wood. Coming up right now. So yesterday and the day before, I started cutting the pile pretty much right here where I'm standing, and I cut all the way over to there, and then I threw the rounds this way. The first day I cut about 2.5 tanks, and then yesterday I did 3 tanks, and I got a bunch of it done, as you can see. So today what I'm going to do is the rest of this half of the pile. My plan is that I want to cut the rest of this, and I should be able to. I'm getting a little late start. It's already, I don't know, it's got to be 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that. So that means I've got 5 hours or so. I should be able to get that done, I think. That's my plan anyway. So we're gonna start the saws up. Well, start one of them up, get it warmed up, and start cutting. I already got them all gassed up. They're right here. They are ready to go. 2 of the chains yesterday were really bad. They were just on the nubs, and they were old chains. So I put 2 brand new ones on. So this chain right here is brand new, and this chain right here is brand new, and this one here it's probably 3/4 of the way wore out, but I sharpened it and it's pretty good to go. So time to get cutting. Here we go. Well, one saw down and I am wet on the inside. It's amazing how fast you get hot cutting. So I got this whole section done right here. So she's going pretty good. The new chain cut awesome. What a difference when you get rid of a piece of junk. The difference it makes. Having good equipment pays for itself real fast. I can cut just so much faster with a new chain. So I moved the logs down here. I got another saw out, so I'm gonna start up the next one. It's cutting time again. Two tanks down, and all that's left is this right here. And I think I can probably do it in one tank. But it's lunchtime, I'm starving. I gotta eat something to eat. Plus I'm soaking wet. I wanna change my undergarments, probably change out of my thong and get dry on the inside. So anyway, be right back and we'll do some more cutting. I am back from eating lunch. It was delicious, by the way. And I'm ready to start cutting on the pile right back here. I got one more saw gassed up and ready to go. The other two are already empty, like I mentioned before. And when I went in, I did change out of all the wetness. I usually wear like wickers or some type of dual fold underwear underneath that sucks the moisture away from my body and out. And then I wear like a cotton hoodie or something over the top of that, usually so I can open it. And so I changed that and get rid of the moisture. Generally cotton is not a good thing to wear in the wintertime. I usually try to wear something that's not cotton because it just holds the moisture. It doesn't really dry out very fast. But I find a lot of days when I'm cutting like this, where I'm cutting pretty much all day long or for several hours and then take a break and then cut a couple more hours, I just change the underneath stuff, and that way I'm nice and dry and nice and cozy now, so I feel good again. But I'll get wet and all drenched, and probably within an hour I'll be all drippy. So I think it's time to start cutting right now. was not able to complete the pile with one more tank. I ran out, so I filled up 2 more saws, and I'm feeling kind of sassy today. So when I get done with this, I'm going to start on that pile. That'll be fun. So here we go. Almost died. it is complete. I got this row done, and now I'm going to start on the next row. This one's not as high and wasn't quite as long, so probably a little bit less wood in this pile, because the one over here was like 7 feet high, so definitely a lot less wood in this one, which is great. That means I'm more than halfway done with this one load of wood, and we're going to get cutting right now. The cutting for today is complete. I got quite a bit done. I think I went through 4.5 tanks, something like that, almost 5. And I started way down over here earlier today, where the right about here is about where I started. So I had all that done beforehand, and today we did a whole bunch of this stuff here. So got this back row done, and then in this front row here, I started right here where the runners were down, and we got done up to there. I've just been chucking everything that way. And so all that's left is this little bit here, which I think I can get done in like half a day. So yeah, I should be able to finish that in half a day. Not too much. Then I'll have this truckload done. So while I was cutting, I was thinking of questions that come up, and a lot of people have been asking me, how come I haven't gone to the farm to cut where I got all the free wood like I did last year? And the reason that I haven't gone there is that in the fall I was waiting for the harvest to be done, because he had soybeans planted. He didn't harvest till real late. And then after that, we didn't have a hard freeze for quite a while. I mean, it was only like a couple weeks ago that we got a good freeze where the ground froze up. So I wanted to go in after the ground froze because it was pretty soupy in there. And in the meantime, I got that truckload of oak back there that I got cut and got split and stacked. And then I ordered this truckload, and I'm working on this one, and I've got one over there. And I really want to get the oak done first. That kind of has priority because the oak takes longer to dry, and it will dry in the wintertime, just not nearly as fast. And this is a barkless oak, so once I get it cut and split and stacked, it'll start drying pretty good, even in the wintertime, especially if you get warmer days where it's windy or the sun is on it. So anyway, that's why I'm kind of getting the oak going, and I want to get one, maybe 2 more truckloads yet, because the oak is priority, because that's what I sell the most of and what people want. So I got to get that done first before I go after the free stuff. So all that's left is a little bit here, cooking wood or guarding it today. So that's what's left, and then tomorrow I have a special surprise. We have a surprise guest visitor coming to the wood yard. One of you, yes, one of you. One of the viewers on the channel contacted me. He's just a little ways down the road from me here. He stopped in one day and we talked for a while, and said he was interested in running the splitter and working for a little while because he wants to get some exercise. So he's coming tomorrow, hopefully in the morning, and I think we're going to do some splitting, maybe a little bit of stacking, stuff like that. So that'll be kind of fun. We'll have a new face in the wood yard tomorrow. So I think that is it for today. Please hit the like, subscribe button. You know what to do. Share it, hit the bell, do all the stuff you're supposed to do. And tomorrow, I think it'll be a fun day. You should be here. I'm going to be here, so you should be here. And I think that's it for tonight. So you should get out in the woods and do some cutting now. Good night, Irene.